I ask Muslims here to be honest with themselves. If they were on the receiving end of such barbarity, would they give the same excuses that they give now for this brutal massacre? Another example of extreme violence endorsed by Muhammad is given as the context behind verse 533. If we read the verse, it says, "The punishment of those who wage war against Allah and His Messenger and strive with might and main for mischief through the land is execution or crucifixion or the cutting off of hands and feet from opposite sides or exile from the land. That is their disgrace in this world, and a heavy punishment is theirs in the hereafter." Now, many Muslims will always claim that this is out of context and it obviously means something else. So let's just take a look at the context. Let's see why this particular verse came down into the Quran. Now pay attention here, as this pretty much single-handedly proves that Muhammad himself was not a man of peace. One day, a group of people from Ukal and Uraina approached Muhammad and asked for help. He sent one of his companions with them, along with camels, and told them that they could drink camel milk and urine on their journey. Once they were far enough from Muhammad, the people killed the companion and stole the camels. However, Muhammad sent out for them and captured them. Then he personally committed one of the worst acts of violence imaginable. He chopped off their hands and feet, then gouged their eyes out before leaving them there to die in the desert a slow and painful death. This is absolutely outrageous and flies in the face of swift justice. I'm not saying murderers shouldn't be executed, but it was very arbitrary, with no attempt to differentiate between the person who killed the companion directly with his hands and the others who were with him, potentially accomplices. Why gouge out eyes and leave them to suffer slowly before dying? This story appears in many Islamic sources. I will link the main source in the description below. Reason number 4. The Quran takes many absurd and historically inaccurate stories from the Bible. For starters, there is no geological evidence around for a global flood like Noah's, even though there should be plenty of evidence for such a flood if it really happened.